I'm Todd,
And I'm Evie.
and we're from Archangelis Games, but today we're going to do something a little different. We're not showing one of our games. We're showing a game by Chrysanthemum Productions, a game called Chrysanthemum. The reason we're going to be doing this today is I was recently at the Music City Multicon in Lebanon, Tennessee, outside scenic Nashville, and I met Sam and Chris, the makers of this game, and I fell in love with it. And so I thought the least we could do is to play it and to record ourselves playing it and to try to spread the word about this fantastic new indie game. Uh, I buy lots of games every year.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. And a lot of those games come from major game companies, and they have huge art departments and marketing departments and testers. And the games are great. They're great, and we love them. But there's something special about an indie game. In this case, I got to meet the very bright, creative people who made this, and they don't have a marketing department. They don't have an art department. They had to do this themselves, and they travel around the country going to conventions, showing people, hoping to drum up interest. And so to them, this is very special. And when you support indie games, you're very special to them. So we try to do that as much as possible. Um, Chris and Sam are very interested in plants, in flowers, in the environment, in sustainability. They also market hydroponic planters in addition to this beautiful game. So let's go ahead and get started. You can see already that a lot of love was put into this. The artwork is absolutely breathtaking. So let's go ahead and show you the board and the cards and start our game. All right, so let's take a look at this. As you can see, I mean, even the rule book for this game is absolutely gorgeous. Um, you will forgive us. This is our first time playing through. We may make some mistakes. I'm fairly positive that we don't have any idea on the strategy yet, um, but we'll learn as we go. As far as the setup goes, it's fairly simple. Each player gets one of these cards to track their resources. There's a place to put pollen on it, seeds, and guild runes, and we'll explain what all of those are. And each player starts with a player piece. In my case, I have red, and Evie has purple, and they collect the color of seed token that matches the color of their playing piece. So I have the red token, she has the purple. She's going to go first. So being the second player, the rules indicate that I get to start with one pollen to make up for the fact that she's going first. At the beginning of the game, you'll be starting off on this purple track. You can only go this far, out to these petal tips. That's until a bloom card shows up in the deck. Until then, you're restricted here. Once a bloom card shows up, everybody gets an additional action per turn, and then we can go out to do the pink tips. And then another bloom card will allow us access to the green ring, and then finally the white ring on the outside. But so right now, we're on the inner ring of petals, and you can see I've placed what are called guild tokens on each of the tips. Each of those has a color and an image. This one has a picture of a leaf on it. This one has what appear to be mountains. This looks like, is this water? Maybe rushing water. There's a moon token. Anyway, those are the various fairy guilds, because the idea behind this game is that the fairy queen has ordered all the fairy guilds to plant their seeds. Okay, so I've got mine, Evie's got hers, and our goal is to get to a certain number of buds. Now, how do we do that? What's a bud? A bud occurs when you place a seed at a flower tip. Okay, that is now a bud. In a two-player game, you have to get to 11 to win. So whichever one of us gets to 11 buds first will win. So I've intentionally picked out 11 of these seeds so that we kind of know when that's been accomplished. Okay, so that's how you win the game. Let's talk about what else we have in the setup here. Each of us has an action card. You'll start the game with 3 actions per turn. As I indicated, once the flower starts to bloom, each time it blooms, the players get 1 additional action. But you start with 3, and you've got a handy reference to what you can do with those actions. We'll cover that more in a minute. There is some deck setup to this game, and it differs based on whether or not you're doing a 2-player game or more than 2. Seeing as it's just Evie and I followed the 2-player deck setup instructions. So our deck is all ready to go. And then this is the drafting board. And I've laid out the 3 initial cards to be drafted. One thing that you can do in this game, one of the actions you can take, is to essentially buy one of these cards and then replace it with the next card from the deck. The cards all have fairy guild symbols on them, like this one has the leaf. And that means if I want to purchase this card, I need to have picked up that token. Okay, I can't purchase it until I have the fairy guild token with the leaf on it. And this number here is how much pollen I have to pay. Okay, so I have to have the leaf token and 2 pollen to purchase this card. And when I do, I'll place it face up in front of me. This is an open-handed game, and I'll replace it with the next card from the deck. Let's see, what else before I get started? This isn't intended to be a full how to play video, more gameplay, but I think it helps to cover some of the basics first. On your turn, the actions you can take are you can move. Moving is kind of interesting. If I move from the center out to the tip, that's 1 action. But there are little dots that show places where you can stop along the way. I can stop here, and that's 1 action. And instead of continuing out to the tip I'm on, I can go out to this tip. So that takes 2 actions. That's 2 moves. 1 along this flower petal part way, and then up to the tip on this flower petal. 2 actions because I essentially moved on 2 petals. You can also move back towards the center. And why would you want to do that? Well, because that's the only place you can gather seeds. Another action you can take is to get one of your seeds and put it in your seed area. And of course, as we mentioned at the beginning, the goal is to convert those into buds. Another action we can take is if you are already at the tip of a flower petal and you have a seed, you can place it. That's spreading seeds. That's another action you can take. And now that would count towards the 11 that I have to get. Another thing I can do on my turn is I can gather pollen, where I simply take a pollen from the pool, put it in my pollen bank over here, which again I can use to buy cards. So I can move, gather seeds, spread seeds, collect pollen. If I'm at the tip, I can also gather this rune, this fairy rune from this guild, and now it's mine, and I can buy cards that display that rune. Let's see, I can draft a card or buy a card from the store, and once a turn, I can clear a card. Let's say I don't want this card or I don't want her to get this card. Once per turn, I can take a card, put it in the discard pile, and replace it, getting it out of the drafting options. All right. I think that's it. It does mention on here, important to remember, the one thing that's not an action is playing a card. If you have a card, performing the action on it is essentially a free thing that you can do. You play it, you discard it unless it says permanent, and you're done. How do you feel? Think we're ready?
Yeah.
I think we're ready. Okay. All right, let's put it down and let's get started. Oh, thank you. Let's put me back in the middle there and let's go. Okay, you get to go first. So you've got 3 actions. What do you want to do?
I think I'm going to move out to the tip of this petal.
Okay. So that's 1 action. You're going to take the guild rune.
Yeah.
That's 2 actions. And then what?
And
You could collect a pollen.
Don't I have to be at the...
No, you only have to be at the center to get a seed.
Okay. So, sure. Yeah.
So sure, go ahead, grab a pollen and put it on your card. All right. Okay, you done?
Yeah.
Okay, so my turn. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to grab a seed. And I'm going to grab a pollen. And I am going to move out to this flower petal point. Okay, and that's my 3
Okay.
moves.
Um. Hmm. I am gonna go back to the center.
Okay, so that's 1,
I'm gonna get a seed.
2.
Can you get 2 seeds per turn?
Yep,
Okay, then I'm gonna...
smart. Okay, all right, 3. And so now it's my turn. I'm going to go ahead and put my first bud in place. And I'm going to take the leaf rune and I'm going to buy a card. Okay, so I just got Seasons Change, clear the card drafting area, replace the cleared cards with cards from the top of the deck. So I can basically reset the store. That costs me 2 pollen. I have the guild rune that I need, the leaf one, to buy the card, and then I replace it in the store with, ooh, Midnight Bloom. Pay 1 seed, exchange a bud on your current position for a bud of yours. Wow. So like if I already had a bud somewhere, you could replace it.
Yeah.
That's a mean card. Okay. All right, I'm done.
Okay. I am gonna move out to this petal, so that's 1.
Yep.
I am going to place
A
a
bud.
bud,
Awesome.
and I'm gonna collect
Okay.
this.
Oh, I already know what you're gonna do. Stinker. Okay. All right. I'm going to go to the middle, grab another seed. So 1, 2, and then I'm going to go out to this one.
Okay.
And I'm done.
I am going to... Can I get more than 1 pollen in a turn?
Yep, you sure can. The only thing you can only do once, it says, is clear a card
Okay.
from the store. Everything else can be done multiple times.
So I am going to move to here,
Oh, okay.
and I'm going to get 2 pollen.
Okay. All right. Let's see. What am I doing here? Okay. I'm going to do 1. I'm going to put another bud out. Boop. And I'm going to take this guild rune. So I've got the mountains now. And I'm going to grab a pollen and I'm done.
Okay.
This game moves pretty fast once you know what you're doing.
Yeah. I'm gonna...
Okay, so that's
move
1,
to there.
2.
I'm gonna take this,
Okay.
and I'm gonna place seed.
3. Why don't you put your guild runes on your card just
Oh,
to keep track of them? You've already got 3. Wow. Why do I suddenly feel behind in this game? Okay, I think you're ahead of me.
we've already got a card though.
It's true, I have a card. I'm not sure I should have bought that card. Oh, except, oh, I'm a bad man. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and use this to clear the cards from the store
Okay.
because I don't want you to get those scary cards. And I was wondering if I should have bought that card. Now I'm glad I did. Okay, and replace them with new cards. Okay. Um, Interesting
I have a
cards.
question.
Yeah.
It says draw a card. Does that mean I get the card?
Yes.
Okay.
That is my understanding. Yes. You would take that card, and then when you play it, you would replace it, and then when you play it, you would draw a card.
Okay, and you get that. Okay.
Yep. And if it's a bloom card, you do the bloom and then draw a different card.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
It's your turn.
Oh, so I just went, but that doesn't count as an action. So now I still have 3 actions. I'm going to go to the middle and I'm going to grab a seed. So that's 1, 2, and this allows me, it's revitalized, allows me to move to the center of the bloom anytime I want to. It's not as useful now, but I can see where it could be useful later. Okay, deep freeze is out. Okay, your turn. Okay, go ahead. I think it's your turn.
So, I am going to move to the center. It's 1.
Okay.
I'm gonna mount to here.
2.
2. I'm gonna take this.
Okay.
There.
All right, you've got 4 guild tokens, 4 different types to my 2. Okay, but I'm about to rectify that. I'm going to move out here. 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
Super cool.
I'm gonna move to the center. So it's
Okay.
1. I'm gonna get 2 seeds.
Okay.
So that's the end of my
1, 2,
turn.
3. Very good. What am I doing? I don't think I paid a pollen for this. I think I took it. I don't think I paid for it.
Oh.
So I'm going to do that now.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So what am I doing? Okay. I'm going to do 1, 2, and get another pollen. 3.
I am going to move out here.
Okay.
I'm going to take the guild.
Okay.
And I am going to place a seed.
Okay. What to do? I'm going to take this card.
Free.
It's free. So why not, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that allows me to draw a card and then I replace it. Bloom! Okay, everybody's now allowed to move to and place buds on the next layer. So that would be the pink layer. And each player now has 4 actions a turn.
Okay.
Okay, so this goes to the discard. We replace it with a different one. Okay, and need to get the box back out and place.
I'll take some.
Yeah. I'll give you some different kinds here. Okay, so these go on the pink tipped flowers. Okay, so like here's a bee flower. And
where's the green one?
Pink mountain flower.
Need
pink leaf flower.
Blue
Pink
mountain.
You need a mountain. There's a mountain.
So I think.
Did we get them all?
Yeah.
Good job. Okay. All right. So I've used 1 action to get that card, and it resulted in our first bloom. Now we can go out to the pink level. That is cool. Okay. I like this game. So I did 1 action. I've got 3 left. Because, okay. Didn't think about that. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and grab for my other, like 2 actions, I'm going to grab seeds. And, don't completely understand that, but I think it mentioned it in the rules.
Which one?
This one. It says pay 1 seed, place a bud on any petal tip without a bud on it. I think you just like pay 1 of your seeds and then you basically put one anywhere. So that's kind of groovy. Okay. All right. I guess I'll take another pollen and be done.
Okay, I am going to move to the center. So
Okay.
that's 1. I'm going to get 3 seed.
3 seeds.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, okay, so you're done. Okay. What am I doing? Let's see. I've got the guild runes you need for those. Oh, there's still no bud here. So I could do 1 bud and 2 buy this card.
Did you pay 2 for that?
Yeah.
Or did you just pay?
I paid 2.
Okay.
And then I suppose I could do my draw card.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to discard that, but this does not count as an action. Molehill. Until your next turn, when anyone places a bud, you get 1 seed. Your guild runes act as a guild rune of any type this turn. Wow. Okay, that's kind of crazy. A cool card with a mole popping out of the ground.
We should play this with more people.
We should play this with more people. You are not wrong.
Okay.
Okay, so that was 1, 2. Playing a card doesn't count. Oh, but I bought a card. 3. And I guess I'll take a pollen. 4.
Okay. I'm looking at these. Okay. I'm going to move out here, which is 1.
Okay.
Place a bud, which is 2. And I'm going to move 1, 2. So that was 4.
Yeah. Okay, good job. Okay, let's see. What am I doing? I'm going to go 1, 2. So that's 2 actions. 3 and 4.
Okay. I am going to move 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. Cool.
Oh wait, I was there, right?
Yeah.
Never mind. I
Okay.
don't want to do that.
It's all right.
First, I want to place a seed.
Yeah, yeah.
And then 1, 2, 3. Because that was 4.
Oh, I got you. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. What on earth am I doing? I'm going to do. I'm going to go. Did I buy another card?
Oh wait, you get a seed because I placed 1.
But I didn't play the card.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't until your next turn. So I haven't played it yet. Let's see, but I could play this one. So I'm going to play Morning Glory. I pay a seed and then place a bud on any petal tip without a bud on it.
Are you butt face?
Right. Okay. And let's see. Then I'm going to play another card. So I still haven't used any actions yet. And I'm going to move to there. Okay, now I've got 4 actions still. And so I'm going to grab 2 seeds. And
You have 2 more actions.
I'm going to buy this for a pollen. It's overgrowth. I get to, if I'm standing on a petal tip without a bud on it, I get to place a bud on it. Don't even have to have a seed.
Replace that.
Yep, thank you. Jungle Barter.
Until your next turn, each player may pay 1 seed to draft a card without having the correct guild runes or paying pollen. Each player may only do this once.
Okay. And okay, so I got one more thing to do. I guess I'm going to grab pollen.
Okay. I'm going to move to the center, which is 1. I am going to move 1, 2, and I'm going to
Okay. Yeah, we're filling these up, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we are. Okay, I'm going to go 1, 2, and then I'm going to do my overgrowth to kind of get to drop one for free. So I've still just done 2 actions, and I'm going to spend 1 pollen to grab the tracking card. Brings out telepathy, steal a card from another player. Wow. Okay, so I did 2, played a card, bought a card, so I've still got 1 left. I guess I'm going to go. I guess I'm going to go here. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go 1, 2. Well, wait. No, 1, 2.
Right.
And I'm going to get 2 seeds.
Okay. All right. And I'm going to go, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't think you should. This should have just been 1, 2.
Okay.
So placing the bud was 3. I think you've still got an action left. Okay. All right. All right. Are there any petal tips left? Over here's one. Guess I shouldn't be pointing it out to you. All right. I'm going to get 1, 2, 3 pollen. 1, 2, 3. And for my 4th action, I'm going to spend 2 to grab Deep Freeze, destroy a card in another player's hand. Oh, pollinators. That's cool. Whenever you walk over someone else's bud or a guild rune this turn, gain your choice of 1 seed or 1 pollen.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
The purple cards tend to be kind of complex.
Yeah, and then the blue cards are like dealing with cards on another player's hand.
Yeah. Cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2,
Uh-huh.
3, 4.
Okay. All right. Oh, you are going to hate me.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to play tracking. Move to the location of the nearest player.
I'm not gonna hate you. You're like an oh wow.
Oh, well. And I'm going to drop a seed there. So 1, and then what am I going to do? So that's basically, I played a card, which is free, but then I put a seed, which is not free. So 1, 2,
You have 9, I have
3, 4. Yeah, it's a close game.
No, I have 7, you have 9.
Yeah, it's still close. Neither of us can do anything until we got to buy cards and get the bloom out, and then we can move to the next level. And Those will be harder because they'll be further away. It'll take more moves to get to them. Okay.
I'm gonna go. Is it my turn?
It is.
1, 2. I'm gonna get a seed, and I'm gonna clear a card.
Oh, okay. Clear that. Okay. Abundant. Ooh, it's a free one. Collect double seeds this turn. Okay. You done?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is this card's free. I'm going to buy it. I think we're coming up on a bloom. Oh, that one's free too. Place a bud on a non-petal tip location up to 1 move away from you. I don't understand.
So you can put it like here.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, wow. That's okay. That's cool. That's creative. Okay. All right. So I've used one action. I'm going to play this card to collect double seeds. So my second action, I get my last 2 seeds.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 2 actions. And then, let's see, my third action, I get this card for free. Bloom!
Yay. So we're at 5 moves.
Yep. So that's my third action. So I'm going to have 2 more after this. Let's place guild tokens
Whoa.
on the green ones. I'll go around this side and go around that side. Green.
Wait.
With the green tips. Mountain. You're good. Moon.
Okay.
And we did it. Easy peasy. Okay. So I have 2 more actions to take. I'm guessing I could do this, right?
Yeah.
And pay a seed to then place a bud on a non-petal tip location 1 move away from me, like here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that still didn't even count as an action. I still got 2 more actions.
You played a card though. Oh wait, no, yeah, I guess it doesn't count.
Yeah.
So.
Let's see. I'm going to move. I'm going to go 1, 2.
I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Do you still have 1 action left?
Mm-mm.
No?
So like 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess so.
Yeah. You still have 1 action.
I'm gonna go to here.
Okay. And so if I go here and place this bud, did I just win? I can't tell, but I think so. I think so. Well, we'll leave that up to the good people at Chrysanthemum Productions. Hey, that was great. I cannot wait to hear back from Sam and Chris about how we did, or whether there are any corrections or errata. If we miss something in the rules, we want to hear about it because I really like this game.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's a lot of fun and it's unique. I honestly I play a lot of games. I have a whole room full of games. I've never played anything like this. The artwork is beautiful. I like the interplay between the board and the cards. I like that you have lots of action choices during the turn. I like that as the bloom cards pop up in the deck, you get more actions, and it actually gets a little bit harder because now you're moving away from the center and you have to go back to get seeds and such. What do you think?
Yeah, same thing. It was really fun.
It was. I want to. I want to play it again,
Hmm.
where maybe we get even a little bit deeper into the deck.
Yeah.
I want to see what other cards are in this game. The cards were very powerful. A lot of times in games like this, um, you look at the cards, and if they're not powerful enough, if they don't really give you a benefit, you ask, why would I buy this? But as you saw, I wound up using almost every card I bought. So there's really two purposes to them. One, they did really powerful things for me, but two, they got us to the bloom cards so that we
Yeah.
had more petal tips to put buds on. Um, anyway, great job, guys. It's a fantastic game. We wish you nothing but success. And thank you for creating this.